guys, I just wanted to do a little bit of a garden tour and just show you around my yard and show you all the things that are popping up and starting to grow this spring season. We've had kind of a rainy season, so things aren't taking off as fast as they were in the past. So this is kind of a strange year for us actually in Michigan. We'd normally have around 80-degree weather, but yeah, it's in like the 60s and low 70s. So yeah, let me just show you around and give you a little bit of a tour. Okay, so I've shown this area in my past videos, I believe the last video, but this is our back patio area, and this year I decided to grow herbs back here and easier plants that need a little bit more of shade, like peas. I have my spinach over there in the rock area, just a nice safer area, and that way with the herbs I can just pop out when I'm cooking, grab some herbs, and just go right back inside. So you can see I have my peas growing up on this cute little trellis in a pot, and these are doing so good. I'm so excited to get some veggies off of those. And then I have some mints in here, spearmint, I can't remember what the other one's called, sage and thyme. I really cannot remember what the other one is called. It's gonna bug me if I don't check. Okay, peppermint, yes, peppermint. I have spearmint, and I'm actually drying some of these that I just picked. So those are in our house hanging to dry, so I can have those during the cold months. And then I have some cilantro, some chives, and I have purple basil and sweet basil right there. So walking around the patio here, I have some plants here that I am just having here for a future project that we are working on. And then I have some pots up there with the strawberries and some flowers, same with those. And then, like I said, the spinach is right there. Some more flowers, and then strawberry plants over here. I've done a video on these, the Quinault Beauty. So those are doing amazing so far. You can see all the little fruit that's coming up. Look at the strawberries. Oh, I think I got a red one in here. Yep. So I'm hoping that these strawberries don't stay small, like they don't get red while they're small. I'm hoping that I get bigger fruit on these and have good luck with this variety, and same with the Ozark Beauty. Alright, now coming around here, I actually just redid this entire area here. This had a really obnoxious bush right in the corner here. You can kind of see where it was before, but I ripped that out just to make it easier because I'd have to trim it down every single week, and it was the most annoying bush ever. I don't even know what it was, to be honest. But anyways, I ended up putting bricks around this entire area and planting it up with some roses, some heucheras, some hostas, veronicas are the pink ones, and it just looks way better. And this area actually is hiding our above ground septic in the back. So our backyard kind of goes up on a slight hill, and this is just the alarm system, and we obviously do not want to look at this all the time. So yeah, there's a nice little fence around it and putting some plants to hide it and disguise it more. And yeah, so I think it's really cute. These are the double knockout roses. They just did a really fresh bloom, and now they're kind of dropping their petals, and I need to come in here and deadhead a little bit just to make them look good. But you can even see, look at the buds. They are just so beautiful. They're like that bright pink. They are so pretty. I am so glad that I got these. and they're coming off very vibrant on the screen, and they are, but the saturation is very intense on the screen. But yeah, oh, here's one. Here's a really pretty one. But yeah, I'm really, really happy that I ended up getting these rose bushes. Alright, so right beside that, we have our pond area, and we have worked so incredibly hard on this backyard. It is, can't even put into words and describe to you how insanely different our backyard is compared to when we first bought this house. You couldn't even see any of this area back here. This was not even framed out, nothing. It was so full of weeds, cram-packed, and we basically had to start from scratch. So, and that is exactly what we did. We ripped everything out. Me and my mother-in-law took a couple days to rip everything out back here and just start fresh. So starting at the end here, I keep this area pretty blank, and that's the thing with foundation plants, is that it's gonna look more empty at first, but just wait, keep the space clear. That foundation plant will fill in that space. If you want to fill in a little bit more, put some annuals in there for some fun pops of color, any of that. But this gets beautiful yellow flowers during the springtime, every other year around our area. So I have a couple of these in the yard. I have one there and then one right there over our pond. So these are really beautiful. And yeah, they just have great foliage. They're very hardy, and they can be very wild in your yard. So make sure you're trimming them down, keeping them maintained, and they just are a great foundation plant, and I love them. And then I have a willow bush back there. This is an incredible bush. It is one of my favorites when the wind is blowing, which majority of the time out here, the wind is always roaring, and this thing is just beautiful. It adds incredible texture to the garden, and I have zero regrets. Plus, this thing grows so fast. If you are looking for something to fill up a space fast, this is pretty much it. I've already pruned this a couple times this season already, and yeah, it does really, really good. And then I have a lilac bush right here. And I know a lot of people will give me crap about putting the foundation plants too close to each other, and I know I am planning on relocating this lilac bush, but it was just waiting for the right time and area to put it at, and I'll just talk about that in a little bit. I just put a video up of this area, planting it up a little bit more. Got some heucheras, different varieties. My limelight hydrangea. Now, I just planted this year, and don't mind, I just need to mulch. I was in here digging, so I need to remulch in here. But I just planted this limelight hydrangea this year. It is 100% normal for a hydrangea plant to kind of wilt a little bit or get gold leaves, not perform the best the first year, but if you just do your best and make sure you're fertilizing and trying your best to take care of it, it will perform in years to come. So next year, this hydrangea is going to be way different than it is this year. And then I have some more heucheras back there, and yeah, I cannot think of the name of this bush off the top of my head, but it is one of my favorites, and I have it everywhere around my lawn. If I find out, which I definitely will, I'll pop it up on the screen here. But I love the foliage of this. It is just absolutely beautiful. That lime green with the pink flowers. Oh, it's gonna bug me that I can't think of the name right now. But it is just beautiful. This one's been in here for a couple years now, and it's just doing amazing. I put other ones, they're still babies still, but this one is just doing wonderful. And I have this sedum here. This one's growing really nicely. You can see it's getting the red foliage on it. And look at the outside. Look at those colors. They're so pretty. I'm very happy I put that in there. And then some lavender. It just looks really beautiful. And then I have my catnip here in my cat pot. So all of the neighbors' cats come out and hang out back here. But they love it around the pond area. Yep, I have my peony plants, my bluegrasses right here, heuchera. And yeah, it's just really, really beautiful. This area back here, this used to have all in here. You could not see anything because it was all one ground cover and it was awful to get rid of. It took me a good 2 years to get rid of that. And then when it was finally gone, then I was able to go in and plant this up with whatever I wanted. So yeah, that is exactly what I did. These right here are butterfly bushes. I have some up here, and then I have some tucked in over there that will pop up. And then this is a red burning bush, and this has actually put on a lot of good growth this year, so I'm really happy with that. And then I really wanted this to be like a very whimsy area, like a garden that's not super structured, but is in some cases. Like, I put in these boxwoods in here last season, and they are just doing wonderful. I plan on, once they get a little bit bigger, going ahead and shaping them and getting them to all be together as one. If not, if I don't end up doing that, I will have them as like little circles like they are now. It looks really cute. And then I have some heucheras on this side and some sedums tucked in here. I have lots of sedums, as you can see. These are beautiful. I am so excited to see the blooms on these. And then I have, this is the first Cynthia that I have. It's a little bit smaller than the other one, but it's still doing really good. And I'm going to keep this nice and shaped up on this side right here, and then have the majority of the foliage coming over the pond area. So I really think that's going to be beautiful in the springtime and just all year round. I think that'll look great. And then this, cannot remember the name of it. It's a Japanese something. I'll put the name up on the screen as well. But I have some Veronica here, super pretty. Those will bloom all summer long. And yeah, you just make it through the path. I have some hostas. There's that bush again that I cannot remember the name of. And then, yeah, around this area I have 3 arborvitaes, and that just helps frame in the area. And I love my arbs. These are just so beautiful, and these have just done amazing in this area as far as growing. I've never had problems with them like rotting out or getting windburn in the winter. They just do really, really nice. So I'm quite happy with that. So the other area of our yard that is really exciting that we've waited seriously 3 years to do is our new deck that we're putting in. And this thing is stinking massive, and we've just worked so hard on it. So we started working on this a few weeks ago, and we have the beams done, the framing done, and probably in the next 2-3 weeks we will have the deck officially done, and I get to plant up this entire area. So this is really exciting. If you are a gardener or you love planting and being outside, a blank space is the most exciting thing for any of us. So I have some major plans for this area, this whole area, and then it's gonna wrap around the house on the deck side over there. And I am just like so excited just to have so much area to plant up. Who wouldn't be excited about that? And that is what I was talking about over here with these plants. So I have these beautiful heucheras. You can just see the color on them. They're so pretty. We have this like brighter red, has the deeper foliage, I guess, with the brighter ones too. And then this beautiful like burnt orange, and then that burgundy color underneath. It is so pretty, and I think that's just gonna pop. And then I have some daisies back there, which is like a must, and then some more sedums. And I'll be collecting more plants along the way, but I definitely want to get further on with the deck before I start going overboard with our plant collection that we're not yet being able to plant in the ground. So yeah, I am so excited for that area. We've wanted this for a really long time, so it feels good to almost be there. Okay, so I did a garden tour, I believe almost a few weeks ago, and a lot has changed in my opinion from that last garden video. Things were a lot smaller, and I think things have definitely taken off since then. The tomatoes, the peppers, I'm actually having little peppers come out now, and I'm really excited about that. And yeah, oh, I actually see, oh my gosh, look at the little the little tomatoes. It's so small. This tomato plant's so small. I can't even remember what the name of this. Oh, the yellow canary. It's really small, but so nice seeing some veggies finally grow. I'm so excited. Like I said, we've had kind of a cooler season, and a lot of our farmers are like struggling right now with the fields, with how wet it is and it's cold. Yeah, it's just a strange season. This is the indeterminate tomato plant that I have. Can't remember the name. Super Sweet 100. And this one's just taken off. I'm gonna have to stake this sucker up. I've been pruning it and just keeping it nice and shaped up. And yeah, this thing is kind of getting heavy now, so I'm gonna have to stake that up and start taking care of it so it doesn't get out of control. Just look at the difference between an indeterminate and a determinate. There's a clear difference in my opinion. Structured, compact, not structured. So you have to make an indeterminate plant structured and kind of force it the way that you want it to grow. If you want it to just grow wild, it'll grow wild, trust me. If you want it to cooperate, you're gonna have to stake it and tie it onto the stake. And then yeah, I have my sweet banana peppers. These are doing good. I see some flowers. And yeah, this one also, the Tangerine Dream. Look at this little pepper in here. Oh, I'm gonna have to go on the other side. Look at how sweet that is. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Yeah, this garden, I'm very happy. I worked really hard on this year and just thought thoroughly about what I wanted to plant in here and what was the most important to me. And I just couldn't be happier with this. Alright guys, that is it for this video. It's kind of getting dark now, so I gotta cut it short. But in another video I'll cover the front yard. It's a little more easier, maintenance free than the backyard. But I hope you guys liked the video, and I will definitely be doing updates. If you have any questions, just pop them down in the comments. I know I didn't know a lot of the names, but yeah, if I didn't, I'll put it on the screen. Alright, have a good night guys. Bye.